Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning back in. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca. As of last Thursday, I am 7 week out, and it's gonna be a tons of work, and this is the time to get serious. Like, the real work begins now. On my check-in, we are bringing down my macro lower this week to push a little harder. So I am now eating 105 grams of carbs, 115 grams of protein, and 40 grams of fat. So energy level is gonna be really low, and it is Saturday as I'm recording right now, and I can already feel my energy low. And by 6-7 p.m. like, I'm ready to go to bed, and I'm just already exhausted. So on my 8 week out, I was eating 125 grams of carbs, and since we're bringing down my carbs to 105, but ready to push hard and get closer to my stage package. Today I decided I want to do sit-down videos and tell you guys a little bit about how much it costs to compete and all the expenses that you will be needing if you are planning on competing. So I'll catch up with you guys at home. So first thing first, and I do have my note over here. So first thing first, the first cost that you will have to consider is the entrance fee. So unlike NPC show, if you compete in amateur show, which was my first competition, I competed in SummerShredding. So the only fee that I had to pay was $270, which was the division that I was competing. If you compete in SummerShredding, doesn't matter which division it is, everything is just $270 for every division. So that is nice. But if you were to compete in an actual NPC show, you will have an entrance fee, you will have to purchase your NPC card, and you will have to purchase any division that you want to compete in. Say I want to compete in novice, then I will have to purchase that. I think that can be about that can run from 300 to 500. But anyway, other thing that you have to consider is if you're competing out of state, if you are competing local, you don't have to pay for the flight and hotel. If you live close to the venue of the competition, you will not have to pay for it. But if you are competing out of state, you'll have to pay for the flight, which the SummerShredding was in Houston. I'm from Indiana. For round trip, it cost me $490. And then I did not have to pay for my hotel because my family's down there. So it saved me a little money. Well, not a little, but it saved me a lot of money, because I know that the hotel can run from 300 to 500 depending on which hotel you stay and how many nights you're staying in. And another thing is makeup and hair. So makeup and hair is what I call like optional. If you want to save money, and if you think you're good at makeup and you can do your makeup, then you can definitely save some money and do your own makeup. But for me, I'm not good at makeup, and also it's harder to functions in trying to get everything, get your hair and makeup, everything for show day. So I prefer getting my hairs and my makeup done. So for both my hair and my makeup, it cost me $300. And then for the suits, so depending on what kind of suit you want, I would say it can run from 300 up to 1,000. Well, not exactly 1,000, but to 900, I would say. But the more expensive it is, the nicer it looks, and it's so it can be costly. But if you want to save some money, you can definitely go with one that are a little cheaper. But I believe that if I'm stepping on stage and I'm bringing the best package, I want to outshine everybody on stage, so I would go with any suit that is like extra, and I'm a little extra, so I just go with anything that's extra. But my suit was $524, which is a little cheaper. Usually if you customize it on your own, it's going to be about $8.99. So this one, the suit that I got, is not customized. I just purchased it, and the suit that I got is from Angel Bikini, and they are amazing. Like, the customer service, amazing. If you have any issue, like the turnaround time is really quick depending on which turnaround time you pick. You can pick up to 2 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 weeks. So like they can work with your turnaround time, so which is really great. And yeah, another thing that I forget is so nails, I'm extra, so yeah. The nails that I got is really extra. So most of the time your coaches or anybody, they will not recommend you getting like a really extra nail, because they don't want your nail to be the focus of the judge. They don't want anything to take attention of your body, except, you know, the only thing that your coach wants for the judge to look at is your physique, not be distracted by your nails or anything like that. But it was my first show, so I went a little extra. I would say about, if you get this kind of nails, Swarovski is a real rhinestone. If you're getting that, it's gonna be a little expensive. You can, I would say I would price that range about 100 to 200. But if you just get a regular acrylic nails, it's gonna be just $35 to $50, depending on, you know, which state you live in. And also jewelry, you can save some money over here too. But like I said, if you're gonna be stepping on stage, you want to look your best. Like, you know, you just want to look the best when you're stepping on stage. So jewelry, it was $60 for me. I bought the whole package: bracelet, rings, earring. And another thing that you absolutely need to consider is getting yourself a good heels. Like this is like one of the most important thing I would say, because if you get a good heels, like you're gonna walk so comfortable. And if you walk so comfortable, like it's gonna show in your performance and your posing too. The heels that I got is from the Shoe Fairy. And the one that I got is the Radiance Olympian. It's like really nice, and it is $144. But if you use my code REACHIN, you will save $14. So that comes out to $130, which help a little bit, and I would appreciate it if you use my code. And then another thing that I consider is not is what I call like daily expense, things that you have to expense even if you're not competing. Like example, food and gym membership. So gym membership and food, like that, those are the things that you're going to be already doing it even if you're not competing. But it might cost you a little higher depending on what stage you're at. Maybe if you, example, if you're on bulking, you probably need to buy more food and it's gonna cost you a little extra more. But if you're on cutting, you're gonna save a lot more money. So for me, I would put about 100, which is like, that is low. If you are living on your own and do your grocery, it is gonna be more than 100. It only cost me 100, and most of the time I get all the food that I got are a little expensive, I would say. But if you want to go cheaper, you can get grocery from a cheaper place as well. But for my grocery, I get like higher end quality food. These 100, that is the only thing that I spent for my meat. But other than that, I live with my parents, so I don't need to buy fruit, vegetable, and carbs, so it saved me a lot of money. And another thing that you need, this is like necessity, you must have, this is one of what I call a must have. It is coaching. So coaching, so you have to find your coach. And what I recommend when you are looking for a coach, so a little backstory. When I know that I want to start competing, I look into some some coach, and I did purchase from one of this coach. It was only 190, well, let's just say 200, right? And that is for 8 week. That's for 8 week, like period. 8 week, 200, which is pretty good. Like that is cheap, like really cheap. But then when we start prepping, everything was just emails and the communication was kind of rough, and so I did not like it. And I found my current coach, Lexi, on Instagram, and she was she was talking about how coaches, so I found her on Instagram and I asked her a question about coaching. Like I was like, so if I'm getting a coach, if I email her some questions, how long should I wait to hear back from her, because I have this issue and that, and I hasn't gotten a response from her. It's been 2-3 days, and it's almost a week now, it's almost 5 days now. And then she instantly respond back, and I was so shocked because like, I get it, everybody's busy. So when she responded back, it was really quick, and we start talking about like what I should expect, or like like in general how long I should wait until my coach respond back for the questions that I asked her. So she was like, would give it about 2-3 business day. And so I did. So after I talked to her, I still, I emailed I was still waiting for some question to be answered from my current coach at that time, but I did not get any answer. So for as a first time competitor, it was really tough for me. I was like stressed out because I did not hear anything back from her. And honestly, I feel like I am in this alone, and I don't even feel like I had a coach or I had anybody to guide me, and I feel like really lost. And it was also during that time when I decided to prep. It was it was like 1 month to my final for school. So like, I know that I needed to do something if I want to be successful in my education and also my prep. And so I was like I text back Lexi. I'm like, this is what happening, and I don't know what I should like. How do you think I should approach her about canceling and also getting a refund, because it was only like 2 weeks into our prepping. And so she gave me some advice, and then eventually I emailed my coach telling her about why I wanted to cancel, and I was hoping I would get a refund because of this and that reason. And then I got email back from my coach at that time, and she refunded me back like the entire amount, and I was so happy. And not that necessarily that that coach, my first coach was a bad coach. She just have a lot on her plate too. She was also a bikini pro, and coaching is not solely it's not just her sole job. She has some other jobs as well. And so it was, the communication that she was giving me is not what I expected as a first time competitor. So I'm really glad that she refunded me back, and she just I'm just so glad that she is understanding. And like, I swear to God, I love her to death. Like, I have been following her for like forever, and I love her work ethic. She's just absolutely amazing woman. I'm not criticizing her or anything of that sort. I'm just saying that if you're in prep, what I consider as important as a first time competitor, and that is communication, how the communication is flowing between you and your coach. And I really think that is important, because when you're so close to your show, even 2 days matter, because you can make a lot of improvement and changes in that 2 days for you to look different. And anyway, on to the next thing that I think is important, is posing coach. So sometimes some coaches, they also take care of your training, your meal, and your posing as well. But some coach, they don't take care of your posing. So posing is just additional thing that you have to purchase on top of your coaching plan. But posing can cost from like 30 to 50. I would say below, at most like, I would say below 100 for a session. And then another thing that you absolutely have to get is tan on your show day. And it cost me $125 to get tans for my previous show for SummerShredding. But if you have help and you wanna, you're on a budget and you need to save some money, go ahead, get yourself a tanning kit or whatever, and then tan yourself. But absolutely recommend doing the tanning though, because they do a fine job of doing tanning. Like, the tanning, they actually smells good and like really shiny. But anyway, that's just my opinion. It's like, tanning is not like, I don't think it's like like must, you know, it's optional. So this is something that you can work with. So another thing that I don't that I think that you should get is a stage photo. Okay, stage photo. I mean, you can hire some other photographer and all, you know, but the stage photographer, they're gonna be there. They're gonna get all the angles. They will get you a video as well. If you're big on picture, I would absolutely order it. But for especially for summer shredding, what I recommend is that just getting the picture, because the video, don't get the like the pro package, or I don't know, the videos and the photo package. Just get a photo package, because the video, it's just pretty simple, like basic, nothing like, not those video that you see on Reels video, you know. It's just like a regular size video. So especially if you're competing in summer shredding, I don't think you need to purchase both the video and the picture. If you want to purchase it, I would just purchase the picture. And another thing is that when you are competing, we will definitely have to go to Alpha Land. So guest pass for Alpha Land is $35. So that's the other things that you have to consider. So I don't know about any others coaches, but my coach, she take care of everything for me, which is like really convenient and less stress for me. She take care of my meal, my training, and my posing, and my suit styling as well. So my coach Lexi, she is a consultant for Angel Bikini. So she helped me with my suit order, and you know, literally she helped me with literally everything, like everything. I don't know what else to say. She is amazing. She is amazing coach, and I'm just so glad that I found her and that we start working, and she absolutely make time for you, and she make you feel like, you know, you're the most important things, and she would give you your time, which is like very important, and then she will respond to you back in a timely manner, you know, like she will surely respond you back in a day or two, which is my highest requirement as a coach. Because like I said, especially if you're a first-time competitor, you don't want to feel like you're lost in the sauce. You don't want to feel like you're in this just alone, you know. It's going to be so hard for you to try to juggle everything. So to have a coach who actually helped you with everything is like really nice, and I was not stressed at all because she helped me with everything. So I'm just really glad that that I found her. And so and we are 7 weeks out from my second show. I am so excited, so very excited. Anyway, so all in all, the total cost for summer shredding, I would say, is it cost me about 2,517 to be exact, to compete in summer shredding, depending on what you choose to do, with some requirement, with some optionals, with some things that you can work with, such as your makeup, your nails, stage photo, and all those stuff. Like, it's even then, and I would say it will cost you around $2,000 to compete. But thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please give a thumbs up. If you have any question, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog.